Welcome back. It is day 2 of PTL Food Truck Week. All week we'll be featuring different local food trucks serving up some great grub in the Burgh. Food trucks have really exploded in popularity over the years, including right here in Pittsburgh. David stepped outside to introduce us to Revival Chili. David, I want to come outside and join you. This sounds good.
All right, after the show, you should come out, Selena, because there's going to be chili out here. And I just want to show you Revival Chili. They're set up here. Look, this is how you can tell it's them. They have a big log cabin on wheels. How incredible is that? And I want to introduce the founder, Jordan Robarge. And you have a great story to tell. We're going to talk about that coming up. But first, talk to me about these bowls of chili you have out here, because you guys make a unique product.
Absolutely.
So tell us about this one first.
So this is actually our newest chili right here. It's a turkey chili, never frozen, came from an Amish farm, and it was smoked. And so it's kind of like a barbecue-y flavor. And so we just started launching it. It was actually a product of my wonderful trailer manager, Peter. He made it up and started doing it. So that's that one right there.
It looks
no
great.
bean. It has no beans in it. And
No
we added
beans.
some new toppings. So mango adds a little bit of sweet flavor.
Okay.
The middle one is our classic beef chili. So it has your standard toppings, cheese, sour cream, and chips. Again, still no beans in our meat chilies.
Okay, that's
no beans
interesting.
in our meat chilies.
Okay, now is there cornbread on the bottom of this?
Yes, there is cornbread on the bottom, and it's always a surprise because you see it on the menu,
right?
But then people forget about it. And so
Until
then then they get in there like, oh my God, this is such a great addition to the chili.
Brilliant. Did you think of that?
Absolutely.
I love that.
And they always say like, you know, is it on the bottom? I'm like, don't worry,
it's there.
People literally come back and be like, aren't I supposed to get cornbread with this? It's like, don't worry about it.
I love having it underneath.
Absolutely.
I think that's
and
great.
The last one is our vegan chili.
So there are beans in this.
Yes, that's the protein source. We don't use any like tofu or anything like that because that kind of just mucks it up a little bit. So 3 different types of beans: zucchini, squash, peppers, onions, tomatoes.
Okay.
And it is absolutely delicious.
Wow, you're selling me on it. I don't normally go vegan, but I might try that. And I can just tell you, the smell when I walked out here, it just smells so good and fresh. That's wonderful.
Absolutely. Thank you.
We want to talk about your story, because not only do you serve up delicious food, but you're really making a difference in the community.
We're trying.
And it starts with you, right? Because you have a backstory, a personal story. Tell us what happened to you. This was something in college, right?
Yeah. So actually, I was arrested and convicted of underage drinking while in college, and I didn't really think anything of it at the time because a lot of people do that.
Right. So you weren't behind the wheel.
No,
you were just out and about.
I was just on campus, walking home at night actually, and so then I didn't think anything of it. Like I was like, okay, whatever. And then when I was graduating, I did not receive a single job offer that any of my colleagues were applying to a lot of consulting firms, that sort of thing. Didn't receive a single job offer. I was fortunate enough to find Venture for America and participate in that fellowship program. And around that time is when I started catering events with chili. So I actually catered a 150-person event, and so learned, and I hadn't worked in a restaurant before that either, so learned how to cook for a large amount of people, and that's what really led me into kind of wanting to do all of this.
And so you've started this, you really sort of launched a mini empire, because you have the truck, and now you have a freestanding store too, right, in Wilkinsburg?
Yeah, so we bought Nancy's Diner about 2 years ago now. And rebranded to Nancy's Revival, and so that's it. And Nancy's a real staple in the Wilkinsburg community, and we bought it. I was very intentional about where we were going to purchase. We want to have an impact as much as we can in the community, and so we're hiring. When we bought Nancy's, we expanded our hiring model to anyone with barriers to employment.
Okay, and talk to us about like your original hiring model,
Yeah.
which you still do this.
Yeah.
You try to give people a second chance, maybe people who, like you, were arrested for something.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So we originally launched it only hiring returning citizens and focusing on leveraging their entrepreneurial skills to hopefully create a better life for themselves. So we started our first round of programming at the end of 2019 last year, doing life skills classes, and we had the intention of expanding that to do more entrepreneurial classes at the beginning of this year, and then COVID hit and has prevented us from doing that so far.
But you sort of stepped up and adapted to COVID,
Yes.
and you're doing something else during all this,
Yeah.
right? Tell us about that.
Exactly. So with that, we, transitioned a little bit and are in process of incorporating a new nonprofit that's really going to tackle that social aspect. And so the businesses are kind of working in tandem, complementing each other, where we still have the for-profit side with the diner and the food truck, and we're hoping that we're going to be able to continue growing that. Now we have the nonprofit side that is currently focusing on like one-on-one entrepreneurial coaching for underserved individuals. So still people that we would hire anyways. And
Right.
some of our employees are even starting to get into that more, even though we didn't have the real classes, but we're starting to get them to develop business plans, work on their idea with some one-on-one coaching.
Okay, and I'm gonna now sample this before we wrap things up because I cannot not try this, and so I need to pull down the mask for this. But you know what? While I try this, I just want to ask you, the meaning behind all of this for you, because not only are you serving up great food, but you're really doing something to make a difference in people's lives. What's it mean to you?
So chili means community for me to one, and it's always kind of meant that. With my family growing up, they would make large pots and take it to our church to donate there, or a family with a newborn and that sort of thing. And that's really been something that I wanted to continue bringing forward. So another example is in response to COVID, we launched a program that we called Revival Relief, in which we crowdfunded money on the IOB platform. And then with that money, we were able to provide free meals to healthcare workers, rehab centers. We even went to some protests, provided free meals at the protests. And that also, we were able to provide free meals and then also continue providing a living wage employment and continue employing our employees when, you saw a lot of other restaurants have to lay off people, put them on unemployment and that sort of thing. So we were trying to combine all of that into the Revival Relief Initiative, which just really speaks to what we've been trying to do from the beginning.
You're serving up a lot of good, and we love it. We love that you guys were able to drive the truck up here outside the station. And I will tell you, cornbread on the bottom, I will never go back. This is the way to eat chili. I'm going to bring some in for you, Selena. We also want to mention we have a link to their website on our website, so you can check out where the truck is.
Thank you so much.
Selena, back to you.
That looks good, David. Thanks for thinking
I'll
of
bring
me.
you
I can't
some.
wait to try it. And what a great story they have, too.